acting funny? Put the money in the bag. One mission, one decision, take a drag. Why you acting funny? Put the money in the bag. One mission, one decision, take a drag. Why you acting funny? Put the money in the bag. Why you acting funny? Put the money in the bag. Put the money in the bag.
Hi guys, it's Adam and welcome to the Sunday Stroll. So we are down Octel, as you can see over there. That is what we call the Blue Bridge, which is the bridge we always walk down or walk under. But today we're going on an offshoot. So basically that there is the normal road we go down, and we're actually going down this offshoot road this time, which goes all the way down there. You probably won't even be able to see the end of it, but yeah, we'll just walk down here and we'll see how far we get. There is sometimes cows in one of these fields, so that would make it a bit more interesting if we see some cows, but maybe they're not out, I don't know. I think usually on Sundays they're not out, but most weekdays they are. But yeah, so this is the Sunday Stroll and we have a bit to talk about today, so that's good. So firstly, I wanted to do a number of active listings as I normally do. So on eBay, I did reach the 750 last night. I was on 752, and then overnight I get, or even this morning, I get like 5 sales. So that knocked me down to 747. Now I'm not complaining, I shouldn't be complaining about that. I know it sounded like I was a bit annoyed, but it's only because when you've got a target in mind, and you're like just about there, and then you get your sales and you just fall below it again. I'm sure a lot of people will understand what I'm talking about. It's a bit annoying, like you like, say you've got a target 750, 800 and you're just about there, and then suddenly you get these sales and it knocks you back again and you're like, I was just about there and now I'm not. But yeah, anyway, I did reach a 750 on eBay, and I'm about 620 on Amazon. I can't remember what I was on Amazon last week, but I do remember I was on about 718 on eBay last week. So it's an increase. Well, it will be about an increase of 30, but as of last night it will have been about 35, but due to the sales obviously that's bumped it down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I was on last week on Amazon, so I can't really tell you whether that is up or down. I can tell you I've had quite a few sales on Amazon, and I've not got a shipment prepped for next week yet. I've got items ready, but I've not prepped it or entered it in or anything like that. It's been a little bit of a lazy week with Amazon this week, but as you know, as I said last week, if you watched the video, I did say it was going to be a bit slower on Amazon this week, so that's fine with regards to, you know, prepping shipments and stuff. I will be back on Amazon a bit more next week, and I've got some. Yeah, hopefully I've got some good things coming next week as well. I'm basically in contact with a few people, and hopefully I can sort of work something out, work some deals out, and get some stock off those people, so that'd be great. Also, I've got a few eBay snipes coming as well, for, specifically for Amazon, and actually a couple that are going to go on eBay as well. Cattle grid now, oh bloody hell. Oh, I absolutely hate these. Don't know if you can see there. Cattle grid. I used to be terrible at them when I was younger. My left foot would always slip down one of them, and I used to get it stuck. It was scary. It was horrible. But yeah, so what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, moving on from like the active listings and stuff. I'm really happy with where I am. I'm actually at about, going off those figures, I'm at about 1370, about 1365, 1370. With regards to how well my sales are going on the 1370, they are good, they are strong. I mean, I would imagine I'm getting, between both platforms, 50 sales a week. But then again, some of them are low value. I need to focus on basically having Zahir said this in a recent video, having a bit more like reseller meat in there. And what he meant by that was obviously higher value items, and I have got a few higher value items on, especially on Amazon. I don't really think I need to worry so much with higher value items on Amazon, but especially because I'm doing the video games now. But with eBay, my higher value items are dwindling really. I've had a few good sales over the last week of some of my, like 30 to 50 pound items, and even a couple of 50 pound plus. But obviously that means that my stock, my inventory of higher value items is dwindling. So I do need to get a few more of them on eBay specifically. And then obviously that'll boost take-ins, and it'll just really help the business grow a bit faster. But I need to be sort of thinking about, not investing loads in those higher value items, and hopefully getting some higher value items that are fairly quick sellers. That are going to sell within a month, really, ideally. So yeah, that's where I want to be. Basically, the plan is with eBay just to grow it, and it'll like naturally sort of balance itself out. And what I mean by that is I'll get to a point where I'll feel comfortable with it and I'll be able to sustain it, but I won't be able to grow it that much. And I think I don't think that's too far off, to be fair. I think when I get to around 1,000, that's when I'll be thinking, you know what, I'll stop. Or maybe 1,200. And then what I'll do is I'll focus on looking at my inventory, replacing some of the lower value stuff with higher value stuff, and then obviously that's going to boost take-ins again. With regards to Amazon, I've got a completely different plan now. Just coming across a farm here. That leads down to a farm. Oh, low battery. So I've said this before in a video, I think this week. That is a farm there. I said this before in a video this week. My plans with Amazon are changing. I'm focusing more on just quick sellers up there, and I don't really want my inventory to grow much more than it is now, ideally, just because of those long-term storage fees. Or if it does grow more than it is now, I'd need like really good high profit margin items, up there to account for those fees. But yeah, I think with Amazon, I think that's my plan. I think I'm quite happy with that plan. I had a talk to my business partner. No, I'm joking. I had a chat with my mum about it, because a lot of the business, and not decisions, but a lot of the business talk, and discussions we have together basically. And then I basically I make the final decision. But it's always nice to have someone there to just talk to about it. And I know a lot of people, who don't have business partners, they might talk to the other half, or they might talk to a friend about it and stuff. And that's who I've decided to talk to about it. And I also have a chat with my grandma about things as well. And also my granddad's a big help, because he's been in business a very long time as well. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling now. So that's my plans with those two platforms. And yeah, what else did I want to talk about? The other thing was, that was it, Black Friday madness. Oh my god, I had so many sales. I had like 20 plus. I must have had 12 or so on eBay, and then like about a similar number on Amazon. It was pretty crazy, to be fair. I had a really, really good day. I took about just shy of 300 quid. A lot of the stuff was lower value, regrettably, but I think on average I would have done about £12 an item. That was like my average selling price on Black Friday. Obviously there was a few things that were like £40, and then there was a couple of things that were even like £3 or £4, which were like Lego minifigures that I'd had on for ages. But it averaged out at about 12-13 quid. But yeah, it was just crazy. I had some really nice sales on Amazon, which you will see in a sales update very soon. I had a Life of Mars box set go out for 30 quid. I had a Xbox Kinect sensor that was used. That went out for 40 quid. So yeah, it was just really cool, actually. And I don't know whether anyone else has experienced that on Black Friday, but I mean, last year I can't remember my sales being any better than, you know, a normal Friday, so it was kind of unexpected. And so many people had been saying that basically the sales, it doesn't really impact the sales, it, you know, poorly or, you know, really excellent. So I don't know, I mean, it was just a bit odd. Hiya. Oh, some dogs here. Just doing a vlog for YouTube. So yeah, as I was saying, basically my sales were like really good, and I couldn't believe it. You know, I was like really happy because, you know, a few people had said, as I just mentioned, on the groups that, you know, it's not really going to impact your sales, it probably won't. And I thought, you know what, that's probably right, because I've not put my prices down on any stuff. You know, I've not got discounts on my stuff like these big retailers have. So I thought, you know what, it's probably going to be nothing. And it might have been sheer coincidence. It might not have had anything to do with Black Friday. But it was a good day on Friday. So yeah, let me know down below whether it was a good day for you on Black Friday. I believe, is Cyber Monday this Monday, or is it next Monday? But I know it's very soon. I know it's either late November or early December. So I'm going to really monitor my sales on that day. And what I think I'll do is I'll write down the figures for, obviously, Black Friday this year and Cyber Monday this year, and then compare them with next year. Obviously, I'll have a bigger inventory, but it's just a nice little thing to do, and it'll just motivate me, I think, next year as well, because, for example, if I have a lot bigger inventory next year, or I have maybe a stronger inventory in terms of higher value stuff on there, then I do maybe double the amount next year, then that'll give me a really sort of motivational boost, I suppose, because I've compared it to this year, and it'll make me think, you know what, my business is growing and it's getting stronger. I know Ken does a similar thing week on week, actually, and I'd really like to do that, so I might have to start writing down the figures, you know. It's quite easily done, to be fair. So yeah, I might start doing that, you know, week on week, and then obviously next year I can then start comparing it. And I think that'd be really good, you know, for my business and for my motivational level as well. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. We're on 12 minutes. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to talk about. I know I've rambled a bit and probably didn't make much sense, but my plans aren't solid. I have like ideas, and then things will like change, and when I get another idea I'll be like, you know what, I think I'll do that instead of that. So, you know, I never have like a solid plan. I have an idea of where I want to go, but I allow for changes, because you've got to be allowing for that, you know, adaptation, that the things that your stumbling blocks, you know, things that happen that you wouldn't thought would happen, you know, wouldn't think that would happen, and you've just got to allow for that. So I sort of have a semi sort of sketched out business plan, and then we'll allow for changes down the road, basically. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll see you next week, guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because I am not far off that 1,000 subscribers. I did want to get there before Christmas. I mean, I've been looking at Social Blade all year, which is like a YouTube statistics website, and it's basically been telling me all year that I might make it to 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. So I'd really like to make it to that 1,000 before Christmas. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much. And yeah, I will see you next week. So bye for now, guys.